When I step on that field, I want everybody in that ballpark to know I'm the best one that's on that field.
Bringer of reins here.
I'm the best one on the field.
When the real lion steps up, the other lions walk away, big dog. I'm just letting you know.
2007 was the first time I had the chance to watch you walk into the Cubs clubhouse. Spring training, you'd just been drafted out of University of Auburn. Huge presence walking through the door. Didn't care, big leagues, I'm here. So when I think about your career and how you've blossomed into a superstar, I can't help but think rebel. And I just want to know where that comes from.
You know, my mom was always, you know, the one to say, hey, it's okay to be yourself. Honestly, whenever I first broke into the big leagues, I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. You know, I completely changed, like,
Who you were.
Who I was. And I was awful. When I was younger,
You had swag.
I had swag, and I always had what people would call a flair to my game. And, you know, I was confident in my ability.
Dream crusher. Crush dreams when I'm on defense by taking hits away.
And sometimes it rubbed people the wrong way.
That's what happens when you're a dream crusher, though, you know?
I tried to tone it back as much as possible. Honestly, it's just not who I am.
I wish I could say he was doing this for the camera, fellas, but I have to deal with every day. Brutal.
2008, Josh Donaldson gets traded to Oakland. What was that like?
Well, on the headline, on the bottom line, it said John Donaldson. So,
Story of your career.
Yeah.
Do you still feel like you're undervalued or underappreciated?
somewhat.
Yeah?
Somewhat, but I mean, at the same time,
It works for you.
it works for me. And that's kind of been my story, even from when I was younger. And people didn't always see me as the best. You know, I was able to kind of develop and continue to have a vision for what I wanted to accomplish, and really look to seek out knowledge and to kind of better myself. And, you know, here we are today.
I mean, your story, the evolution of you becoming an MVP, the grind, the story you've had to endure. But there's something different about you, man.
This is the guy that scares me the most. I mean, he looks like he's going to hit a home run every time he comes to the plate.
We've talked a lot about the evolution of your swing. And you going from the Midwest League, freezing, getting the bat blown out of your hands,
Yep.
to feeling like, and to quote you, I'm going to catch 3 barrels tonight.
Yep. Each day,
Each day.
every day, feeling like I have a chance to hit 3 barrels.
What, JD? What do you guys going, baby?
Hey, nice shot, baby.
I gotta be honest with you, back in the day, like when I was a kid, I used to drive down the Jersey Shore. My dad's Honda Accord. White Porsche 911 goes rolling by. I'm like, one day I'll have that.
Yeah.
And now you're rolling in it.
Honestly, the things that I have, it doesn't make me the person that I am.
No, but a lot of effort went
But
into it.
100%. I'm reaping some of the benefits of, you know, the many hours of putting in the hard work, the hours of training.
The beauty of this story, it's kind of like the journey for you to get here. You play with guys like Bryce Harper, Manny Machado. Those guys were kind of destined from an early age,
100%.
you know?
People wouldn't just come up and say, hey, that's the best player. It was always the other way. It was like, probably not going to make it, bud.
Going round in circles, 'cause I'm chasing dreams. These runaway fantasies.
2012, I played 9 games, was doing terrible. I got sent back down. You know, I had to take a look in the mirror and say, I see where this is going. Right?
I'm going down in flames. I'm going down my way.
I'm going down my way. Our hitting coach, he comes up to me and he's like, JD, what are we going to work on? And I said, you and me aren't working on anything. I'm working on what I'm going to work on. That's for me. 2013 was my first full season in the big leagues. I finished 4th in the MVP voting.
Yeah.
So I went from 2012 getting sent down.
I don't understand how that happens.
Well, it happens because what I was working on and what I was doing was right.
My life's like a movie. We don't care about what the rules be.
Hey!
When I looked in the mirror, I could see things clearer. Now you know who's the true me.
There's been so many things as hitters that we've been taught that I believe are incorrect. I look back at it and I'm like, why was I doing that? I want to put information out there, and guys are searching for it. The way that I've come to think about hitting now, I want to feel like my swing and my bat is just running into it, as if the ball's not even there. I'm not a big guy who uses one hand, or I believe this hand, top hand, bottom hand.
You're trying to take your hands out of it almost.
The hands are done.
Josh, that's all I thought about.
I know.
When in doubt, take everything out of it. Don't move your head and just let your hands play. And a lot of guys hit like that.
A lot of guys are hand dominant because that's all they know. Okay.
All right, so take me through a few swings and what you're trying to accomplish.
Let me take this off.
Let them see your hair.
Yeah. The only way to find out what your swing is to have body awareness and to understand how your body's moving. People talk about rhythm and timing, but nobody explains what rhythm and timing is.
So my rhythm is here. This is the rhythm. Getting the barrel up with the leg up. So rhythm is getting this up, that's rhythm. Timing is timing my forward move towards the baseball and my hands going back at the same time. That's what allows me to stay balanced. Pretend like there's a string to your front foot and to your knob of your bat. So here, boom, like you want to pull the string tight, right here, boom. Rhythm, timing. So when I want to stop going forward, the hands pop back, and now I'm in a balanced, powerful position. This is where a lot of people kind of disagree, who are in what I would call old school thinking of hitting. You can't hit this pitch with the elbow going down this way. If I go here and the pitch is up, now I got to try to come back up with my hips. The elbow's got to get above the plane of the pitch, where it's going to create more of a flatter bat path this way. And then now whenever I get here, I still feel strong going from here and turning the backside this way. It's coming more like this.
Yeah.
So you want it to come like that.
Yeah.
You want it to come like this through the zone.
In your words, you can't hit down on that anymore.
No. They want you to.
That's what I was taught.
If you hit down on the ball, you overspin it. You know, ball balloons, it just sits, and now the outfielder easy out. In order to get the trajectory that you want with the right spin, you have to have a positive impact at the ball. And what positive means is you're catching the ball on a slide up. It's more of just like a staying behind the baseball in a turn. Just gonna jab you right here. Like that's what it'd be. Wham, wham. You're not using your hand where it's like this.
Yeah.
Like all arm. You're just,
Why are you so passionate? Do you think that pitching's evolved, so now hitting's got to follow suit?
I have a passion for hitting, and I have,
Crack the code in your mind.
in my mind, I definitely feel like there's success because I've discovered things that guys who do hit, that they do.
Can you feel this energy? This is the start of something great. We might be a little late, hey, but at least we're on our way.
What I say is not the end-all, be-all.
But it's something different.
It's something. You need to be able to stimulate your mind and understand what you're doing and have a reason why you're doing something. If you can get those things under control and have those answers, the path is getting more narrow.
Are you content now? Do you still carry that chip on your shoulder? Do you think that'll ever go away?
I don't think it'll go away. I've always felt like I've had to prove myself. Every day you put on a uniform and you step out on the diamond, my goal is to be the best player on the field that day.